Hello and welcome to Decor Design International Seminar Series. Today I'm here with Sonia Simpfendorfer from Nexus Design. Welcome.
Thank you, Sasha.
So today we were talking a lot about the different design steps that you can take to build a great interior, and we're talking about contemporary Australian interiors. What does it take to make an interior contemporary, for one, and Australian?
Okay, excellent questions. I think Australian interiors are... What makes them different to other interiors is that we've got this amazing open landscape as a starting point. And Australian interiors to me are ones that they're sophisticated, but at the same time they're really relaxed and simple and not overfilled and overstuffed. And I think that welcoming, sophisticated, and open, I think, are three of the things that make something feel Australian. And contemporary is really just using the best of what's available and not tying yourself to a particular era.
It's quite a simple style, isn't it, really?
Yes.
But it's quite difficult to achieve that simplicity and get the balance right.
I think that one of the things about design when it works is it looks so obvious. Like it looks like, of course it should be like that. Why would you have planned it differently or done something differently to that? And there's also unseen luxury, which is another layer of simplicity, which is all the thought that goes into making something work and be practical. Storage.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge one.
Storage.
Put it all away.
Yes.
You also explained, the first piece of advice, I guess, was the brief. What does that brief look like at Nexus Designs, and why is it so important?
Well, I mean, the brief it's such a powerful document because it keeps us focused and it also keeps the client's needs at the absolute forefront of everything that we're doing and thinking. So it's a vital reference, and without it, I guess there's a danger of evolving things in a direction that aren't going to be ultimately useful. And so for people to do that for themselves, most people just panic and start, and then they start going down a process and they can't really stop, and they don't know how to pull it back. Yeah.
Do you think it helps you keep on budget as
well?
Oh
my God, yes. I think without a brief, and it can be as simple as writing down how much you want to spend and something about the colour or the function. And if you do refer to it, then you won't be led astray. And like I said, sales are so tempting and people get distracted easily from what they were actually going to do. It's like going to the supermarket without a shopping list. Don't do it. You'll come home with things that you never knew existed.
Every time.
Every time.
You also mentioned buying for keeps. That was quite a key point that I took out of your presentation, and it's a big one now, looking at sustainable design. And people always think about going green, but buying for keeps is a sustainable aspect of design, isn't it?
I think furniture becomes landfill because second-hand furniture, unless it's really good, it really has no value. And so, there are tips filled with furniture that people couldn't use anymore. And I mean it absolutely seriously about buying IKEA as seriously as buying Fritz Hansen or Carl Hansen. Like, don't buy something with a view to throwing it out. Buy it to keep it.
Absolutely. And keeping accessories real. What do you mean by that?
Okay. It's a little pet hobby horse of mine, and I guess it's because for me as a designer, decoration, which is like the icing. In fact, it's not the icing on the cake; it's the cherry on top of the icing on the cake. I like it to be meaningful, and so when people fill their rooms with accessories they just bought a whole bunch of from a shop, and it's just decoration. It has no useful purpose. It's a wasted opportunity. To have things, whether it is a vase that you'll actually put flowers in rather than a collection of sticks. I don't know. I don't understand a lot of accessories. But drawing it from real life I think makes a lot more sense.
So you've now, thanks to founder and design legend Jan Faulkner, Nexus Design is renowned for its Australian style and its fearless approach to design. How do you incorporate that fearless approach to your work now as the creative director?
Fearlessness is a lot about putting our heads down and really doing what we know is right, and not feeling like we're getting pushed and pulled by trends. It takes a lot of courage to stay true to something that you know is right, even when other trends are happening around you and other distractions. So, but also being brave enough to embrace what's new. So the fact that we have the history and longevity doesn't mean that we're not so excited about the newest technology, the newest developments. They're essential to keeping interiors fresh.
Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure.